Let's face it, it's been 3 years on Genshin Impact just about. On September 28th, we celebrate the 3rd year anniversary of Genshin Impact. It's pretty nuts for someone like me who's been covering this since really day one. I would honestly say, I think I was maybe a couple updates behind, but I was playing Genshin Impact on stream consistently since day one. And I've loved this game ever since. Yes, is it crazy to say that you love a game? Probably a little bit, but I digress. Let's move on from that. But today, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of speculation, and I know that I do speculation every now and again on the channel, but I kind of wanted to talk about what could possibly be the rewards coming from Genshin Impact's 3rd anniversary. Now, of course, we already kind of have a template of what they do, but with the recent, kind of unveiling of Star Rail, the hype between Zenless Zone Zero, and how so many people have been complaining about how Genshin could really benefit from taking on Honkai Star Rail style, there's a chance we could see a little bit of different things coming, from this whole thing. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I want to get into the video, but before we do that, one thing. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Genshin Impact video comes out. And of course, guys, this is sponsored by Gamer Subs. Use my code down below for 10% off of your purchase, code TYSTRA at checkout. But of course, without any further delay, y'all, let's go ahead and get right into it. We cannot talk about Genshin Impact anniversaries without talking about the controversial anniversary that we had, which was anniversary number 1. Now, if for y'all who don't know and just came into Genshin Impact recently, which is crazy that you somehow dodged this information, Genshin Impact's 1st anniversary was atrocious. I tried my best as a positive boy who was looking at the glass half full to try and help every one of our content creators, and of course anybody who was digesting our content, that maybe, just maybe, it's not that bad, but it was bad. It was pretty bad. Tried my best to please the Hoyo overlords. It didn't work out too well. So let's go ahead and first talk about this. This was terrible. And the reason being, Genshin Impact, when they did their 1st anniversary, was doing a concert. You've probably seen an announcement for a concert that's going to be happening for Genshin Impact. This is not the first time they've done this. They've done this every single year. The problem is that year 1, this right here, all this stuff, this 2021 Celebration Glider, the Wings of Shimmering Galaxy, which is one of my favorite gliders, 800 Primos and 2 Fragile Resins, was a $20 pack. $20 for this and a ticket to go see a virtual show, because of course COVID. Now, the reason why everybody got so upset by this, right, is because 1, this was a $20 pack, and 2, the other rewards were atrocious. We did have a celebratory event, of course. We have one every year. We had the Passage of the Clouds, which was getting a single multi from this. We did have a bunch of other events, as you can see right here, that kind of gave us some primos here or there. Not really anything crazy. It just wasn't that great. We had a Hoyo fair, and that's about it. Like, 1st anniversary was so terrible to look at. But because of the debacle that was the 1st year anniversary, issues, it started this whole trend of the biggest controversy in Genshin Impact, where everybody, instead of being like, you know what, this sucks, but it is what it is, went ahead and went to every single app they could and literally give a 1-star review saying Genshin anniversary bad, so true bestie, all that type of stuff. It was terrible. So we ended up getting all this for free. Thank God they did that. Granted, it didn't make the anniversary that much better because everybody was still complaining about the rewards that we were getting that were only going to be for the event, and we only got like a free multi and an extra 800 primos that did half a multi, right? Everybody was upset about this. Fast forward a year and we're on to Genshin Impact's 2nd anniversary. You'd think that they would learn from their previous mistakes, which they kind of did. As you can see here, we got 1600 primos, which was a multi. Cool. We got a commemorative party popper gadget. Whoop-de-doo. Not that big a deal, but it was something different. It was something that wasn't like you had to pay for it originally to get it, so it was cool. My favorite thing was this next one, the Cloud Retainer pet gadget. I thought that was cool. Having a little mini Cloud Retainer float around you before I knew that Cloud Retainer had a human form. Mommy, please. Come to Genshin Impact, please. Anyways, Cloud Retainer pet was pretty dope. I like that. A generous amount of fragile resins. I can't remember the exact amount. I think it was pretty close to 10. But we did get a good amount of fragile resin, that's for sure. A daily login for 10 intertwined fates, or fates, intertwined fates, which meant that we got 20 summons, aka 2 multis. That was cool. And of course, we got a whole bunch of heroes with all that good stuff. It celebrated the event of Ballads and Brews, which centered around like a whole bunch of stuff. How many you want that? Sorry, a little bit tired. But we did have a bunch of events happening around the same time, which was pretty cool. So I will give them that. We did get some good stuff. In-game mail was the 1604 fragile resins right there. We got some fragile resin, I believe, later on. Or I could have just been on crack of some sort. I thought we got more fragile resin. So a generous amount of fragile resin. Not really that generous, to be quite honest. But, you know, it is what it is. We got 4 fragile resin, which is cool. That's, you know, 240 stamina. Yay. Jumpty Dumpty Party Popper and the Cloud Retainer. All in game. We got all this stuff right here from a Ballads of Brews. And then, of course, the 10 intertwined fates. Was it that much better? Not entirely, but it was a lot more than what we got before. So, I guess that's pretty cool, right? So what could we expect from Genshin Impact for the 3rd anniversary, right? Now, with as much going on with Honkai Star Rail, right? I think that maybe, and this is again a glass half full type of thing, you know, glass bottle half full, you know, drinking the copium type of stuff here. But I think that we might see Genshin Impact do 3 free multis. I know, that's a shocker. If we get 3 free multis, man, that's crazy. People are gonna be basically getting their 5-star for free. You know that's not true. But I digress. 3 free multis could be a possibility. We could see another like gadget that doesn't really do much, like the Party Popper, or maybe even glider. A glider would be cool again, or something different. I would like maybe a exclusive name card, because you can't, like, all this stuff you can't get anymore. So why not make it a name card? Celebrate the people who have been here for a while, maybe get them a brand new name card. Maybe more fragile resin. I think that honestly, they shouldn't be stingy with the stuff that they get. I think that having enough fragile resin to help out these new players would be great. And the old players could just stack and be ready to farm for whenever the time comes. I think that's a win-win. Obviously, I think Mystic Enhancement Ore is a big thing. Up the amount of Mystic Enhancement Ore that we could get, because God, I am sick and tired of grinding that stuff, to be honest, team. But I think the biggest thing that they could do, that would, even if you already have this at max, this would still be a big win. I think what they could possibly do is give us a free 5-star. I truly think that. I don't know if they will. I see a lot of games giving away free SSRs, 3 5-stars, however you want to call it. I think they could give us a free 5-star of the general pool. Sorry. But I think a 5-star of the general pool, as boring as they are, would be a blessing. And the reason being is because some of us who already have all the general pool could possibly C6 another unit, or get another unit closer to that C6. Or some of us who, like in the instance of my boy Rami, has not pulled a gene, could finally get a gene. That'd be fantastic. It would not hurt Hoyoverse in the slightest. It wouldn't. We know that it wouldn't, because it's general pool. We got Dia in the general pool, for Christ's sake. Dia! We got Tainari, he's pretty cool, but you know, Dia's the worst one. I honestly think that they could do something like that, and it's highly possible. I know that there's been a lot of talk about them adding something to give us free general pool SSR, or not SSRs, 5 stars. I think that they need to. Like, we're going into the 4th year of Genshin Impact. Why be stingy? Go all out. Make people love your game again. And this is me, the fan, the creator, and everything about Genshin Impact to Hoyoverse. If somehow this gets to you, this is the perfect time to win your fan base completely back. There are some people from 2021 that are very upset with how the anniversary was because they felt like they weren't valued. And in 2022, it wasn't as bad, but still people are like, I have all these other gacha games that are more than willing to give me so much for an anniversary. It's a celebration, Hoyoverse. It is a celebration of your game. We paid so much money, some more than others. We've given you so much more time. Free-to-play players more than pay-to-play players. All of us can come together and say, this is Genshin Impact's time to give a really good anniversary, a lot of free stuff, and to be like, thank you. We're sorry it took so long to give you so much stuff, but here you go. So that's what my prediction, or at least my hope. 3 free multis, whether it be the 10 Intertwined Fates free and then 3,200, primos or whatever the case. 3 free multis, a free 5-star, a new gadget that's cool, maybe something new like a, actual card or whatever, something exclusive that only players of the 3rd anniversary would get. That's my prediction. But yeah, that's really all I got for this one. Now I open the question to you, the lovelies at home. What is something that you want to see for a Genshin Impact anniversary? What are some rewards that you think they could really do that would, obviously not be too much, but also make players happy? That's going to be it for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be back again with another Genshin Impact video very soon. Of course, guys, as always, we'll see you in the next video. Please take care and be safe.